Alright, Shalom Malcolms. It's your brother Barak. Welcome back with another video. Through the spring power, God bless you, Shai. Giving all honors, glories, and praises to Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahawah Shai. Double honors to those an apostle of the great millstone, who rule and taught me this truth, and a sincere salutation unto the brethren pushing this word through truth, sincerity, risking life for them to do so. No, where I want to start. Yeah. Today, man, we're just gonna go into a little short lesson. Basically, this lesson is gonna be basically inspired by I was just watching a movie, man. I ain't gonna lie, the movie was Shrek, a little cartoon kid show. Some of the brothers might have grown up on it, but I was just sitting there, man. I was just watching it. I was actually getting really into it, like just sometimes you just be watching random stuff, but basically after the end of the movie, man, um, Shrek basically was, it was the fourth movie, the last one that they just made in 2010. It was called Forever After, whatever. The title itself was spiritual too. But basically, um, in the movie at the end, Shrek basically told Fiona the best part about everything, because he basically signed away his life, he signed away his life, again, like spiritual, right? But basically, what happened was he told Fiona the best part about everything, all the tribulation. He went back just to get her back, you know what I'm saying? That he got to fall in love with her all over again, and I was just like, damn, that could be a lesson. I was like, I was just looking at it in a spiritual eye, a little kid cartoon, but basically that's what it was, man. So yeah, basically that's basically the lesson we inspired by that movie Shrek, and yeah, man. Okay, so just to first and foremost open up, we're gonna grab Jeremiah chapter 23 verse 3. It says, "And I will gather the raiment of my flock out of all countries, whether I have driven them." Okay, so the Lord's gonna gather, man. Okay, we're not doing anything, man. We're just vessels, man. You know what I mean? We're just vessels. You know what I mean? And us coming back into the fold, man. Again, like in the movie, Shrek signed away his life, man. He literally signed away his life because he was fed up. It was the same constant routine and da da da. And it kind of reminded me that, like, right, Jake, like the two thirds, man. They got tired of being low and just doing the same thing every day. They wanted to experience something fun, and they got curious, and Shrek got curious in the movie, man. He wanted to experience his old life back. You know what I mean? And that was just like Jake, man. Jake, as a whole, we went off, but you know, um, Jake just being curious, always curious, man. Jake want to go deep and relive this and relive that. Basically turning back onto that old man. You know, that's basically what the movie was. Shrek wanted to be the old man, but he was his new man. He had his family, he had his new life. He had to, take care of them and do this. And in the movie, the beginning of the movie, basically, it just kept what happened was it kept going over his life over and over and over, like repetitive, just to show you that he got tired of it, and again, man, it was just a spiritual movie, me looking at it spiritual eye, if I was a regular nigga in the world, just watch a movie, I'd get bored and just walk away. Nah, I literally put on the movie and just watched it, late at night, and I just watched it. It was spiritual, man. It says, "I have driven them and will bring them again to their folds." Right, bring us back to our place. Us coming back to the fold is basically us coming back to who we are. The truth, right? Being an Israelite, man, and that's what ended up happening at the end of the movie. Okay, Fiona represents the woman, aka Sophia, the scriptures, man. Us coming back and falling in love back with her again. Because we fell out of love. We went on to other nations, other idols, that are ideologies, doctrines, right? So that's basically us going back onto our old ways, being heathens and, being in the flesh, you're susceptible to those things, but, man, through faith, man, again, through faith, we conquer all things, man, right? It says, "And they shall be fruitful and increase," right? Increase through what, man? The spirit, you know, right? Physically we're gonna increase in the kingdom, you know what I mean? Jake has no problem with that, but in the spirit, man, that's the most important thing to increase, man. Your spirit, your faith, your hope, in the word. Okay, and what you do. The more faith you have in this thing, you doing what you do, okay, you're gonna build yourself up basically more and more. Okay, you're gonna become stronger in the faith, right? Um, right. Let's continue. This is John chapter 10 and verse 16. Okay. All right, and that's basically what the movie was, man. The movie was basically him trying to get back his woman. You know, that's us. You know, we're trying to get back our woman. We're trying to get right with the Lord. You know, learn the scriptures, learn our old ways again, man. Okay, and the crazy part is that in the movie, where Shrek basically effed up, you know what I'm saying? You know, he signed away his life. He spawned right back in that same spot when he made everything right. Okay, and that's us, man. Okay, we're gonna spawn back right where we were, being kings, being on top of everything. You know, being the people, being the nation that everyone looks up to, and that's what the scriptures tells you. All right, you know, the nation's supposed to be looking at us, the way to live. We're supposed to be the guys, man. We have the law, statutes, and commandments. We have the light, man. We have the map. Okay, they don't have the map to the treasure. The treasure represents salvation, the promises, the blessings, man. Okay, you know, and the map is the word, man. The map is showing you where to go, how to maneuver and get through this, and the shortcuts, man. That's what a map's for. It's to show you the direction. Okay, and on that map, you know, on the maps, you know, there's like an X, and it shows where the treasure is, man. Well, to get to that destination, that treasure is that salvation, man. Okay, you know, kind of reminds you of the race, right? This is John chapter 10, verse 16. It says, "And other sheep I have, which are not of this fold, them also I must bring." Okay, right? You know, that represents all the, you know, brothers worldwide. There's like foreigners, man. Okay, you know, they're not gonna be the first thought. Oh, they're gotta come in the fold because they look like heathens. You know, Jake being carnal and shit, man. You know what I mean? But you know, it is what it is, man. You know, we're gonna come back into the fold, man. You know, starting off with the elect, of course. You know, the 2/3 will come back in the kingdom, right? You know, they're gonna come back in the kingdom and through the elect's loins and be righteous again. Okay, because they gotta go on this side, man. They gotta go. You know what I mean? It says, where were we? Also I will bring, and they shall hear my voice, right? The voice is what? Okay, the word. Okay, but basically gonna hear through the prophets, because the Lord ain't here physically, man. Right? The Lord is not here physically. He's not here physically to teach you. Okay, Yahawah or Yahawashi is not here to physically teach you and come down off their throne and teach you, man. No, they have the prophets out there for a reason, and it's all set up that way for a reason too. Because if Yahawashi was here, you guys still wouldn't listen to him. Even if our heavenly Father came in the flesh himself, you still wouldn't listen to him regardless, man. Okay, the Lord's proven that time and time again. He sent someone so similar. He sent his men. He sent his literal son, Yahawashi, man. And you guys disgraced Yahawashi. You sold him out. Okay, you know, and it's just like Shrek. Shrek sold out his life. He sold out his blessing that he had. Okay, he had his, you know, his house. He had his beautiful family. Okay, he had his best friend too. Yeah, that too. Shrek lost his whole life. I forgot to mention too, in the movie, everyone didn't know who he was. You know, and in the reality, it was different from his actual reality. You know, his friends didn't know him. His friends looked different. You know, they were fat, out of order, weren't them usual selves. You know, that was like a nightmare he was in, and it's the same thing with us, man. Everything around us is a nightmare. It doesn't look how it's supposed to be. You know, we're not in the kingdom. We don't see the gold cities. Okay, we're not on top, man. We're at the bottom, man. We're in poverty. All right, we're in debt. You know, all right, we're stuck in these damn prisons. You know, the flesh. You know, it says, "And they shall hear my voice, and they shall be one fold and one shepherd." Right, that shepherd is gonna be Yahawashi. Okay, because Yahawashi is going to guide us, man. Okay, he's gonna be our guide, which he's guiding us right now. You know, he left his report behind. Okay, you know, it's same with the our forefathers, man. They left their report. You know, basically, you know, when someone checks out of a shift, man, they might leave you a little check, like a check note, like a notepad, or, oh, this needs to be done, that needs to be done. That's basically how Shai did for us, man. All right. And there shall be right. Okay, so this is 2 Thessalonians. All right, man, it's not gonna be a long lesson, man. We just can get to the point, you know. Right. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and we'll start at verse 1. Yeah, man, Shrek lost his whole life, man. His friends didn't know who he was, and no one recognized him. And he got what he wanted, but hey, man, even through that too, after he got what he wanted, he was destroyed. You know, of course, he was brought back into the fold, but he was destroyed, man. Shrek was destroyed. Okay, for ultimately wanting what he wanted, you know, the carnal shit and the unnecessary shit that didn't really matter, man. You know, his best friends mattered. His wife, his kids, you know, those things mattered. Okay, his friends loved him, man. Okay, and they were unique to him, man. You know, he had a donkey friend and a cat friend, you know, but they were unique to him. They fit him perfectly, you know, because he's out of ordinary, man. You know, Imagine a donkey being a friend with an ogre, and a cat and a gingerbread man, and you know, so on, you know, right? And that's the things with us, man. The things that is gonna fit us in the kingdom is gonna be unique to fit us, man. Okay, us ruling the planets, us ruling the nations, us ruling the earth, man. Okay, being in perfect subjection to Yahawashi, right? So this is Second Thessalonians chapter 2, and we'll start verse 1. It says, "Now beseech you, brethren, by the coming of the Lord Yahawashi Mashiach, and by our gathering together unto him." Right, and we're doing that gathering right now. Okay, the brothers come back into the fold, teaching together. All the tribes, man. Okay, you have all the tribes literally teaching together. Okay, all the tribes are teaching together, man. Okay, in one unison, in one accord. Okay, we're keeping the high holy days, the Passovers, the Sabbaths, the Purims. Okay, right? Day of Atonements, so on, man. You know, that's us come back into the fold. That's us learning our previous ways, man. Okay, right? Verse 2, it says that ye be not soon shaken in the mind, right? Or your spirit, okay? Or be troubled, neither by the spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us. As the day of a Mashiach is at hand, right? The day of a Mashiach is at hand, and you see, man. Okay, the days are going by fast. Brothers tell me every day, man. They're like, yo, the days are going by fast. It doesn't feel it's the same, right? Because the Lord speed up the days for the elect's sake, man. Scriptures tell you that, right? Okay, man, we're closer than we know, man. Okay, Yahweh's up there saying that, yo, they're about to get it right now, man. You know what I mean, right? But to us, man, since we don't know what the day is, you know, we don't know the exact day or whatnot. It seems long, you know. Imagine you sitting in the waiting room for the doctor. The doctor knows when he's gonna go. He's like, I'm gonna go out about an hour, tell them, like, break the news to them, right? But you're out there sitting. You might think it's 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours, right? But the doctor on his end, he knows he's gonna come on an hour. You know, it's the same analogy, right? Verse 3, it says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except that there should be a falling away first," right? Again, man, like the movie Resemblance, man. Okay, Shrek had his falling away, man, but he came back, and he came back to his regular life, man. Okay, and he appreciated it more, man. That was another thing I forgot to mention. Okay, he appreciated it more. He embraced it more. Okay, he accepted it, man. Jake don't accept the Israelites, man. Jake don't like the responsibility of being an Israelite. You know what it upholds in the title. You know, yeah, it's cool. Oh yeah, we get the blessings, we get to do this, we got the salt, we're the salt of the earth, and all that. Yeah, that's cool, but Jake still don't want it, man. Jake don't want that blessing. You know, right? It says, except everyone hiding except there being a falling away first, right? And that a man of sin shall be revealed, and the son of perdition, right? Which is Esau, Edom, of course, right? And in the movie, the guy that basically got Shrek to sign his life represented Esau. He was literally an Edomite too. Okay, he gave him the contract. He spoke. In the contract, he didn't list everything in the contract, man. The things he said wasn't in the contract, right? So he basically deceived Shrek. That's the serpent right there, man. Okay, Shrek represents the Israelites, and then the Edomite. Okay, I forgot his name. His name was like oh man, it was like Ramabel or some shit, man. Right? You know, that was the guy's name. But yeah, man, you get the point. Okay, deceived his ass, man. He's like, yeah, I can give you this and give you that and give you this and give you this and give you that. And the guy that sold him the contract, he basically had magic, you know, to make things appear as they not seem. So Shrek was basically in a false reality. He was in a dream. You know what I mean? All right, and that's what we're in right now, man. We basically listen to our woman, you know, she listened to the serpent, you know, and so on, so on. It was like a cycle, you know. So, hey, man, you know, that's basically the video, you know. You know, hey, man, it was just through the spirit, man. I was watching a kid show, man, and that's what I'm saying, man, brothers. You know, when you watching stuff, man, it's like, yeah, when you're watching things, watch it with a spiritual eye, man. Anything can be spiritual, man. You could be at the gym, you see something spiritual, man. Okay, you know, right? You're on the plantation, you see something spiritual, man. You know, you might not be in the zone or really in the spirit, but if you just look at everything in the spiritual eye, man, I'm telling you, man, you can make a video out of anything. You know, you can see anything in the spiritual eye, you know, in a spiritual sense. All right, and that's one of the superpowers that we have in this truth of ours, man. All right, so with that, man, I'm gonna wrap it up, man. Just a little quick little video, a little one the elect was edified, you know, listening and learning. Okay, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Heavenly Father and Son, Yahawashi. And until next time, I'm gonna give all praises. All right, Shalom, Akims.